everyone, and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and information on Path of Exile. And the first news has been an update for builds and sharing builds, and especially on consoles, because now you can subscribe to build guides on the website, and that basically automatically sends the file in the correct folder for the builds that you've subscribed to, which of course allows you to receive all of the updates without going to the site, getting the new file, searching the folder and all the kind of things. Also, this makes it available for players on consoles, which is absolutely amazing. If you have played consoles previously, you definitely know the struggle there. Also, we got some wallpapers for PoE2, and these are artworks from the artists on GGG team, and they go from Act 1 to Act 4, of course the other acts not being there yet, and some Ascendancy classes as well. There's also different formats, which is pretty nice of them, and you can download all of them here. You're seeing only one here just to attract your attention, but if you want all of them, just download them here. It's free and that is very nice. Also, we got another build showcase. GGG seems on a roll with those, and this time it's a Chaos Tornadoes build by Flicker Slide. Just the player's name is pretty amazing, honestly. Utilizing some combinations of skills and items, getting these purple chaos damage tornadoes in there. Also utilizing a class or an ascendancy that's very much unused lately, and it's the Acolyte of Chayula. So GGG highlighting how even underplayed classes can definitely do good, especially if you know how to build them. So pretty good build, pretty good video. The editing is still very nice, even though it has less puns than the previous one, but I mean, it's really hard to beat that one. Still, videos short, definitely recommended. Honestly, no reason to skip on those. And we also got a very nice update as well. It's the 5.4 or 5.4, I guess, with a new Atlas passive tree for Runes of Aldur. This actually improves the current league, making it more rewarding and harder to play if you so wish. Now basically this works that every time you kill one of the bosses, one of the 4 bosses of the questline, you get 6 points, totaling up to 24 where you complete this skill tree, and the final boss is out of this. If you want to complete that as well, that's fine, but this improves your expedition and Runes of Aldurs at the same time, and the Grand Expeditions especially are much better with those nodes. For example, you can now transfer some of the modifiers from previous runes to the subsequent ones, making some of the harder content that is possible to actually create into those maps, which of course turns into very rewarding content if you manage to stay alive and kill the monsters that spawn right there. So this is pretty nice, definitely interesting. I think the Runes of Aldur are kind of here to stay, maybe not in the form that we see it now. Of course, it's going to require a little bit of tweaking, but it's definitely going to be something that remains along with Expedition. Maybe some expeditions can actually contain these runes here, and yeah, I think that could actually be fine. Although some of the borrowed power, it's probably going to go away, as GG knows that they will power creep whether they want it or not, but they definitely need to keep it in check. Otherwise, this game will become like PoE1 in about 2 seasons. And also we got the full patch notes, because that patch is actually implemented and available. And between all of the things, I just want to touch on the fact that unique items that grant skills now use the lowest level of the skill that you meet the requirement of. Now, this might sound hard, but the point is, if you get a Life Spree unique, this unique wand does not have a level requirement. However, before it needed you to be able to use the level 20 mana drain that came with it if you dropped an eye level one. Now this level 20 mana drain is going to be scaled down to the level of your character so that you can use the item from level 1, and that is an amazing quality of life. There's also a lot of other things, including many bug fixes, and well, if you were plagued by a single bug, you might find that it was fixed in here, and that is a very wonderful feeling. And last but not least, we got the race qualifier events for the ExileCon 2026, where basically we are going to get 2 events live on stage, 4 players against each other, running for the best time to kill Tavakai in Act 4 in a solo self-found, Runes of Aldur, fixed layout environment. It's not a hardcore event, but you will get a 2.5 minute penalty if you die, so yeah, that is definitely a lot of time. The events are all held in August, and there's a couple rules that you have to be wary of, just read them here. The biggest one is the fact that you have to be able to stream your full event, otherwise it will not be considered valid. The top players for this qualifier will actually get flown to Auckland, accommodated, get the entrance, an Ultra VIP ticket and a Demigod Virtue, and they'll be able to compete for the final event live on stage at ExileCon 2026. So that is amazing, honestly, for the normal players though. What you can do is watch them on the official PoE channel on Twitch TV, shoutcasted by ZiggyD and RaceQT. So yeah, I guess that was all for this week, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all, I've been your host Giorgio, and I'll see you guys the next time.